Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a live stream. And, well, Swedish Raven 75 YouTube channel, which you should already know that by now. And, hope you all been having a good Monday yesterday. Here in Sweden, we had our National Day, the equivalent to 4th of July. And so that. I just hope everything sounds okay today. At least we'll be trying to do something useful. And I've pretty much used all my money to help random people. And I just, bad luck from my cutlass red, having helped a friend, or trying at least to help a friend in my last video, Murphy's Law. We are currently over at Microtech. We try to do a hacking of CrimeStat, hack a CrimeStat away from a buddy of mine here at a bunker. Didn't go too well, but well, there's always that. You can always give it your best, you know. Other than that, I just want to, let you know that I have been thinking lately that I should have, like, these streams are always going to happen, whenever I feel like playing the game. But I mean, I'm thinking about having something more like a scheduled stream, evening-wise here in Europe. And so that's what I'm planning. Always say good morning to the chat. At least let them know that you are here and having a nice stream or what have you. Let's have a look at where we at. We are... Okay, so we really need to make a little bit of a cash. Not too hard, really, if you put your heart and mind to it. Sort of, but seems to be somewhat of a lively chat already. At least that works. Last time I tried, we still had some issues trying to make a party. So not always that it works, but hey, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it's just not on your side, if you know what I'm saying. There we go. We got audio things going on. What we're gonna do now, obviously, as you can see, we need a refuel before we can get back home to Crusader, which is where we're gonna pick up something, along the way. Might as well. As always, time is about 5:20 a.m. in the morning here in Sweden. Just got back from driving wifey to her work, which I do pretty much every working day morning. But why I do stream by now, because at least I got a couple of hours of, doing nothingness. So that's how that works. But why I'm usually streaming at this time or this hour. That's a lot of people, and I mean, I don't know. Don't have much to offer really if I wanted to help people, but I don't know. I mean, there's always a way to help people should they need it, but there's that, Last time I was a criminal, so everyone helped me get rid of my criminal stat, and that video was the Murphy's Law. I named it Murphy's Law because everything did go wrong that could possibly go wrong. Not just for me, but for everyone that tried to help out. Yeah. So that's that, See if I got control or contact with ground. I do. Not too expensive with these smaller ships, but we're going to be going with this. I'm just thinking whether we should probably I don't know. Maybe do something. We'll see. Now there's always going to be this little interesting thing here there that we should be good. Alright, let's head back to Crusader and pick on some of the missions that we have and grab some weapons we have there as well. You know, why not? Alright, looks like we're gonna have an issue getting there. We're gonna have to go like that. You know, just to get a waypoint going. Now the cutlass red is pretty handy here for what we usually do, which is gonna be bunker missions. Because if you do, for the most part, get injured by now, with the latest patch, you at least get around, well, you're gonna get about 3 injuries, which is perfect for the cutlass. Then you can always treat yourself, you know, so you're not gonna have any issues there. But oh yeah, that's gonna be Alien Week coming up soon. There's that. We'll be fine. Gonna head back 57 million kilometers away from Makate. But we'll be fine. While I'm having my zip of coffee right next to us here. So yeah, like I said, I do have a new set of stuff going on, where I would have multiple channels going, like Discord and what have you. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff going on at the same time now, and it looks like my logo is gone. The other one that I sort of had, no, there it is. I had sort of like a double. I'm gonna remove that because, well, you're gonna see that. Funny. I don't know about you guys. You wanna be able to see the chat in the actual stream or a video, or do you wanna keep it separate? There is a live chat usually when I stream, and I usually have a buddy of mine, a couple of buddies of mine actually, be moderators, just to make sure that it gets to keep clean, you know. But yeah, other than that, it's just basic for now.
But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired.
About halfway there now. Yeah, I don't know about the volumes here. I'm gonna just give it a try and see, try to find a good level for everything. Just bear with me, guys. It's getting there. But I'm thinking it's different though because of the sounds going on. Saying hello to people. People are getting on. Still playing with mouse and keyboard, of course. Well, not of course, but I am planning on plugging in my Blastmaster Hostess Warfare. It's just that I am so used to having everything rigged and hard-mounted, and coming back from that, you know, trying to get things back in order. Well, that's another thing, you know, like, I don't want to get greedy, I suppose, but I suppose if I'm going to be able to keep you guys up to date with content, you know, what have you, I suppose I would need to perhaps have a stretch goal where we could actually make it happen together with the actual, I don't know, like one of those sim rigs where you'd actually have everything hard mounted or at least accessible whenever you need it, like for the rudder pedal, HOTAS, what have you, keyboard. Your keyboard definitely. This keyboard is like 15 years old, probably. But why you're gonna see a lot of weird misspelling. Because I can hardly see the keyboard. Now I'm so used to having a lit background or backdrop on the keyboard. But I mean, that's not going to be a thing for a 15-year-old keyboard. Pretty sure. I don't. Let's see. Now, the thing is with Crusader is that it really lacks a good set of orbital markers. Unless you dare to go through the atmosphere a little bit. Now this would be obscured, obstructed. So this might leave us no choice than actually going for a moon. Maybe, we'll see. I mean, we might be able to skim through the surface, but I don't think we'll give that a try. We're most likely going to have a orbital marker here somewhere above it. But coming from this, that one, you see, when they are a little bit, ever so slightly a little bit bigger than everything else, that's usually an orbital marker. So we're going to go for orbital marker 4, just to get us in line with whatever connection might be there to be able to get to put on the Now, obviously, we're not going to have this spawn point there if we do die. No. So we're going to have to be extra careful. I mean, whatever happens. But while we're doing it live, to show you guys that not even I am immune to all these sorts of issues and bugs going on, and how to just deal with it and some work around it, of course. And let's see. Oh, there we go. That's the one that I was trying to go for, but it was actually obstructed by the horizon. Kind of hard to see with the backdrop here. I did turn off volumetric clouds to save you guys from some performance hits. Since we are, well, obviously we are live streaming, so we don't want to strain you guys or strain the stream. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely in need of a sim rig, perhaps even some of the hardware in the PC as well. But, I mean, one thing at a time. Because right now, I definitely could not afford it. I mean, it's just too expensive. Alright, so we're going to refuel again. We did use up about half a tank of quantanium fuel. And if we can get us a pad, refuel, we're going to have to rearm, make sure that we have the proper weapon, all that stuff. And that's about that. Gears down, and we'll try to make it a decently nice landing. It's always going to be that, you know, with keyboard, mouse and keyboard. Me coming from hardcore flight sim, Well, I mean, that's my excuse is actually that the fact that you walk around like 50% of the time, or actually more sometimes. So it's more like, why would I want to sit like permanently with a hard-mounted rig, unless I can have a good combo where I can actually access mouse and keyboard more easily, like on the go. But I don't know, maybe I should have sort of like a desk in front of me for that, and then like you see in the ship, you have a side-mounted stick, left and right, and then the keyboard in front of me. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. Alright, so we are good. We are gonna have a look real quick. I mean, we should be fine. There's nothing going on here. Just gonna check. I mean, I do have access to quite a lot of stuff here on the station. What do I have here on the back? I'm gonna just put that one here. Yeah, I think I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm definitely good. Grenades wise, I should be good. Motor tools, med guns, should be fine. Except for med pens, but ammo, I definitely be fine. So maybe, well, I do have like 4 tiger claws equipped to my belt as well, but just in case, you know. Alright, so first things first, let's go and grab a call to arms so that we get at least a little bit of money from whatever kills we get, being bad guys or what have you. And let's continue with this one. Why not? We are at, well, almost halfway, level 3. Keep on working on that. Once we get maximum rank, it'll give you like 90,000 every time you do it. So that's pretty good money for just spending time on the mission rather than putting out money, like when you trade or what have you. And I like the FPS piece part of the game, so well, as long as I don't have any joystick connected to the game, I'm not gonna be the best pilot in the world, so. And it's gotten better. I mean, definitely worth taking a look into these missions. Go to yellow. Feel to farm on yellow. I think that's placed by a big frozen lake in the crater. I think that's one. We'll see. Not as many places here as if you would do this at Houston or Marketech, but I'm gonna just put away the in-game chat. Distractions out of our way. Probably gonna have to do a flyby, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised, but let's just hope that is that's just that it's gonna get fixed by 3.17.2. Patch coming up fairly soon. It's over by the frozen lake in that crater. It's a really nice area there. It's very prominent. Ominous as well, but prominent for sure. As you can see it from a far distance. Just gonna check everything is fine. Should be. We are in a restricted area, so definitely gonna be a flyby. Keep it fast. Make it hard for them to hit you. Fly across the crater, and then you can turn around. Till they stop shooting you. Then yeah. Let's give it a go. See if we can land. Now, every time I landed here on the back side of the bunker, I've ended up having my ship destroyed. I don't know what's going on really, like if someone is actually shooting me. I think last time I did this, someone did actually shoot my ship. It must have been because there's no way the turret can get to me here. Unless there's a spot somehow that destroys the ship. Could be. But I don't know. I'm gonna just give you some chance that it's not the case. I'm gonna just land here. And the benefit, of course, having a medical ship or a ship with any sort of med bay is that, of course, that you can always lay down in there, fix up your hunger and thirst. It's just gonna get up to 99%, but it's better than not having anything at all. And the fact that you don't have to, okay, it's not ideal, obviously, it's gonna be able to shoot my ship, but I mean, what do? Might as well. Not perfect, but nothing is. We shouldn't have to worry about it, really. It's just so annoying when you do get stranded. If you do get stranded, you know, just make sure you store everything, like your weapons and have stuff in your back, like whatever you do, just store it, and then you just reload from the main menu. And you'll be back from where you landed last time. Which is part why, even though you don't have to fuel or what have you, your ship, always make sure you at least have ATC confirming your attempt to land. So that way you at least have a checkpoint there whenever you do need to reload. Should that happen, you know, that's a good idea. Never bad to be extra, you know, thoughtful of your action. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. 3 waves going. We're gonna be on second level. Just checking here. Got security guy over there. Now the danger part here would be the ones across this yard. So I don't know which I would go for, because that guy's gonna be over there. I'm gonna be going here. Hitting B as in Bravo when you change your fire mode. U for weapon attachments, such as lasers and field lights. T, Tango, for your helmet lights. Just checking, you know. Gonna have someone coming over that way. Just one more. I mean, always check your 9 rounds, you should be fine. No one here. No one here. Okay, so he's gonna be somewhere. Red box, that's nice. Got some activity over there, but I think that's gonna be my friend. What's that? Oh, that doesn't look like a friend. They are looking over here though. Whether it's here or down there. They should be fine taking the last. Probably downstairs somewhere. Better not be a bug, you know. Sometimes we just stare at each other, not really shooting. Try not to end up in a crossfire as well. Usually never a good idea. I don't know. Should I go for it? Should I? What do you say? Usually when I do, just usually it's not a good idea. Okay. What? You guys saw that? Huh. Well, at least I stole my weapon. But, I picked it up, you know, like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just kill myself? I mean, probably it's gonna be quicker. But at the same time, I'm gonna be over at Orson. I mean, I could have gone with, kind of annoying though. Why? I'm gonna kill myself. Why would it just be? He must have been hiding behind something there, obviously, or he would just spawned in. I don't know. Well, there you go. That's Murphy's law for you. I did pretty much check the area, didn't I? When it's gonna be shown anyways, when I watch this video later. Oh well. Oh well. It just goes to show how fast things can go bad. And what do you know? What do you know? The game actually crashed on me. Well, just gonna do this. And give it a try again. Restarting the game. Now we'll be right back as it loads. Alright, let's give it a try again and see what, well, I mean, obviously we're going to be at Orson. It did say we're definitely not going to have the mission anymore, and our gear is gone because obviously we're not going to have a ability to come back to the same server, or maybe we will, but normally that'd be the second reason why you want to be teaming up with a buddy, so that at least you have a server to come back to, or the same server to come back to, in order to recover your stuff should you have a client crash. But you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna take some new takes on it. Obviously, sometimes the game is just not worthy. But there you go. I mean, that's how things go sometimes, I suppose. Just get back up in orbit, back to Port Olisar. best ideal scenario would be to probably put my spawn at back at probably crew L1. I don't know. We'll see. Just for some extra measurement. I'm just gonna go with something. We're gonna do what everyone else does. Just drop it. There you go. Now we just need to have something to get up there in orbit. But, well, I don't know what you grab. Maybe, should we go for that? Kind of a pity to get rid of it though. I don't know. I do have quite a lot of nice stuff down here actually. So, I don't know, maybe I should just go for it, you know? So we do play the game to just enjoy it, so might as well grab something in. Why not? Let's go all out, I suppose. Arc. I wonder, what do we have? What do we need? We need arms, right? That fits this one. I have no idea what they look like. That's Arden. That's definitely not the one. Yeah, I mean, might as well get ready for a future stream here with my buddy Northman. This is interesting. I want to have a look at see what these arms look like. That's a beefy arm right there. But I'm not gonna go with that. I mean, I'm gonna go with something that matches my outfit. I mean, it could be the proper arm. I have no idea really. But it just doesn't feel like it could be. Hard to say. But, and then I wonder which helmet is going to be mine. I'm going to go with that one. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Why not? Arrow arms, that's not the one. For sure, I'm pretty sure that's not the one. There we go, Artemis arms. What do you have? Art. Okay, I got it. Okay, it was those arms. Art and arms. It's not these. It's not gonna be those. It's gonna be the ones that we did see earlier here. Which would be like these, probably. No, that's Citadel. They should be, you know, better organized as to what arms goes where. Well, now we're on legs. I wouldn't have any clue. What legs to get? This could be interesting, eh? Artemis, legs first. Well, it would be logical to be at the very end. I haven't hit sort, so the legs should be at the end. At least that's what it seems to me, you know. I don't know. We'll find out together. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so he's got to be the one. Archangel. There we go. Archangel arms. And the helmet would go here somewhere, most likely, on the side. So let's have a look at the top. Yeah, here we go. These are the ones. Awesome. That gotta be the one, yeah. Alright, so now we look a bit more appropriate, I suppose. Might as well bring all these up to put all this on, and we should have weapons. Now these knives are just a little bit of a pain because I'm trying to get rid of all these. It's ridiculous. We're looking at like 2.5 pages easily, right? So that's really not ideal. Just gonna go all the way down here. I mean, why not? Why not just go with that, right? That's the least we could do, right? Everything else we do have down here, obviously, money bits, black bits, all that stuff. And so we should be sort of back in a combat-ready situation. If I can use that one there. Look like it. For a change, some armor doesn't allow you to do that. It just glitches down or glitches away. Substance do I have? Well, I do got it. I do have a copper mug. Interesting. All right. What? Let's just get back up in orbit, I suppose. I'm gonna be using my Grey Carrot, my little orbital shuttle, to get back up. Whatever I have down here, actually, because I am, now come to think of it, gonna try to get all that Archangel stuff and the weapons up in orbit. Might as well, since I'm down here now. So that's gonna be our mission for today, some logistics. I know, I mean, it's gonna be a long stream otherwise, guys, if I'm gonna use the logistics stuff plus the mission. I'll do a couple of missions and grind things up till next video, so that we can do something else or than just a bunker mission. Maybe do a little bit of a trading run. For that we need at least 500,000, give or take, 500,000-600,000, so that we can afford to fuel the ship and fill it up with a more common commodity like titanium or something. We'll see. I'll do something. But till then, I'm gonna be bringing some of the stuff up in orbit, and then I'll be wrapping things up for this morning video, or this morning stream. Catch up with you guys in a next stream. Don't worry, it's gonna be at least 1 or 2 streams per day, and then we're gonna have the scheduled ones on a more scheduled time scale. Usually we're gonna be around 6 UTC time in the evenings. Whether it's gonna be on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, we'll see. It depends on real life stuff that goes on. Definitely going to be every Saturday, but it's going to be at least 2 times a week. But it's going to be announced, so don't worry, you're not going to miss out. I'm going to plan a little bit more on those streams. It's going to be a bit more topic-ish to be more interesting to you guys. Could be either tutorials or what have you, but just make sure you stand clear from the elevator. They have a tendency to be pushing you downwards or through terrain or what have you. So keep that a habit, even though it's probably fixed in a lot of locations, but not everywhere. So, did I press it again? There we go. I don't know. I just checked my second monitor here on the stream to see a little bit on the hill. It would be nice to get one of these uniforms, though. Yeah, it would be awesome. Now we still have, or do we actually? Let's have a look. Yeah, we still have the sign for the Invictus that was taking place for almost a week ago now. So with that gone, we still have some of the bugs that came along with it, like some of the terminals not working or what have you, but which is pretty bad for actual gameplay, so we'll see what we can do. Hey, what's up there, buddy? Alright. We are gonna be taking the Referal, I think, or the Herald. I think that it should have enough place or space for what we need to do for it, which is going to bring up the weapons and the armor. So we need to wait for like 36 seconds. Let's have a look at everything here.
Did you enjoy the stunning wonder of Crusader's very own gentle giant, Stormwalls? Then why not take one of its very own soft and lovable Finland's
Now the grenade launcher is pretty handy should you be lobbing it inside of a bunker like that. Then just make sure you don't hit or harm any of the guys you're supposed to protect. I think I hear someone running about here.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been
Hangar number
delivered to
6. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's someone.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger.
Hey there, what's up, buddy?
This way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Yeah. Did it die? Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you
Let's see if I
don't
can
get
help
up,
someone.
whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend. I'm the worst type, tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait, did it die? Wait, did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait, did it die? Wait, did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late.
So
Back on my bullshit, she think it's a
need to
phase.
bring
I got
some of this
relations I
stuff
gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my son
with
and my
us
main.
on the vehicle.
I'm an addict.
I'm gonna bring all my glasses. But well, I kind of like my glasses.
To be average, really so
You know, that's the reason why I bought these. Or pledged for them. Because I want to be actually able to use them. You know, kind of the whole idea.
got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
Oh, okay, I still have some dollar. Might as well bring that with me. Why not? It comes from something. Okay, it counts for something. Might as well sell it. I do need the cash. We're gonna do that. We're gonna bring it up to Port Olisar and sell it at the admins. At least that's the least we can do now. Why not? You guys are gonna get bored watching me doing this. But that's gameplay, you know? Like, I just feel sorry for some people being frustrated going into the game. As if it would be a completed developed game. It's far from it. It's far from it, given what CIG and Chris Robert wants to do with it. It's not even near what it's supposed to be. And I get the frustration, but I just take it for what it is, you know. Like it's gonna have a ton of bugs and issues and what have you. But everything like we see here is just a placeholder. Like even this dragging and dropping is a placeholder. In a not too far distant future, we're gonna have physicalized items and cargo and inventory and what have you. So it's not gonna be like this. But this is not gonna get fixed. I mean, why fix something that's not gonna be in the game anyway to begin with? So just bear that in mind. Oh yeah, we should probably just do that, right? I'd better not screw these things up, because a lot of money sitting here being destroyed. Something happened, you know. But then again, if the game does crash, I will lose it, because I'll have to claim my ship or reclaim it, and by doing that, all this is going to be gone. But like I said, it is a early alpha, even, or late alpha, I'd say now, with things going on in terms of features coming up fairly soon. But yeah, just take it for what it is, right? And just be happy that you can play it and test out things. I mean, I remember back in the days when all you had was a hangar that was so buggy, but at least you'd have the hangar to be able to see what you were pledging for. That is somewhat of a placeholder / preview of it, which is more than you can do for a lot of other titles, really. Which is more the least you could do, obviously, since people were pledging for quite a lot of money already by then, before you could even fly the ships or see what was outside of the hangars. So, sorry. So with that, I mean, we are in a lot better place than we used to be back then. Just gonna check that I don't miss out on some of the pieces here. Such a mess, though. I don't know, maybe I should just sort it. Now, why I didn't sort it was because I don't want to mess things up, because the pledged armor and weapons I have on the other category there, or if I'm going to filter it, it's going to be at the very bottom there, or at the end of it, the last page. Now it might just get mixed up as I sorted it. So we'll see. We'll find it out. We'll find out. Nevertheless, let's see where we at. Oh, we got a ton of stuff going here. I mean, the ship can hold its own in terms of cargo space. We're at 20%, which is kind of ish okay. But for chef, really, I mean, it's really not a whole lot. I should have probably used a bigger one so that I could accommodate for all the extra cargo that we're going to carry with us now. If it'll work, I'm going to try to sell it as it's on board the ship instead of having to drag it to local up there. So that's my plan. So this would compensate for some of the issues we've had so far. But at least we make money from it, you know, why not? I think that's about it, right? Pretty much, yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's just grab some of the weapons we were supposed to add. I'll grab with us. Why not? Looking good. We are filling up some space, but grab a couple of these. I mean, why not? Since I have accidentally purchased too many of them, thinking it was ammo that I was buying, but then it turned out to be the actual guns. Let's see if I still have the armor at the very end of it. I don't think it's going to be there, is it? We're lucky. It's going to be there, right? But let's see if it would just... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. But I'm going to just grab what I can here. Hardened backpack. Yeah, I'm going to grab a couple. I mean, why not? Might as well. Now, at least I know what they look like, right? Alright, like as you can see here, it just takes up quite a lot of space, actually, in a very small ship. I'm gonna do that later, though. Get back down here and with a bigger ship, and get the rest of the stuff. Might as well probably get on my way before I get impounded.
Days passes by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, my body's through a core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over.
Need to get up to 150,000 meters. It's all in metric. Doing about 440 meters per second. Roughly, I'd say that every 100 meters per second is about 1,000 kilometers an hour. So, give it roughly. As I say, it's not entirely true, but it's like a rough number. Just to have a reference, anyway. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's being taken care of there by another tiny player. Now about 55 degrees angle, pretty good. You're gonna have a decent speed after you descend. Not steep of a climb rate or climb angle. As you can see, I still increase my speed as I get up there. No boost at this moment. It's gonna save us fuel. We do need to be conservative with everything we do now. $50 more to go, and then we can quantum travel up to Port Olisar, and that's where I'm going to wrap things up as soon as I've stored the ship and transferred some of the stuff, sold my stuff to the local admin's office up there. It should be worth about a couple of $100,000 actually, if I can just get it there. But that would be like Hadenite and some Dolivine, that kind of stuff. You should be able to sell it. Oh, look at that! I can jump. What am I looking at? Of course, I'm just mumbling over here. We're actually 160,000. I mean, this ship is beautiful in that way that it takes no time to get up there. Coming from Morrison, I mean, compared to flying any hardcore sim or what have you, it's nothing. Just make sure you miss the station should you not be able to slow down in time. There's another ship. Oh, okay, he just smacked into the station. Okay, we just saw something there. Poor guy. He just hit the station pretty hard. Full speed. That's why you always turn off the cruise control before you actually do the quantum travel, especially in a faster ship. Because there's not going to be enough time to well, there will be, but it's going to be a very like sketchy move, you know. Now someone's going to be very, you know, unhappy about that, for sure. But there's that. There you go. What you should not do, and you saw the consequences of it. If we have contact with ground services, we do. So then we can actually turn off the engines. See what we can do here. In terms of our inventory, helmet is on. It didn't look like that for a while. We're just gonna grab what we can. Weapons, what have you. Local. Should have most of my rifle and launchers up here already. Just to make sure that at least that's being secured. A lot of backup up here, but gotta bring something, right? Now we are not in the safe yet. We need to sell our stuff. Definitely store our ship first before we do anything, right? Before anything happens. And come on now. I almost got spooked there because I tried to hit I to get out of that, but it just wouldn't let me. Whether that was a hiccup or my keyboard not responding to my inputs, no idea. I mean, well, regardless, we're at Port Olisar. We're gonna head inside the station to store the ship as fast as we can. Blue light means you have to press the cycle. Green, just walk toward the doors. Don't press anything, or you're gonna accidentally lock yourself inside of the doors. I was gonna keep saying that, but you know, like, that's one of the most common issues with this station, because we're not really used to this anymore. Back in the day, this was the only station we had, so it was like common knowledge as to what glitches was to be avoided. Ship restored, everything is safe. Administration is up here, you just look at this. And you should be able to pick whatever has the dollar sign. Oh, look at that, 74,000. And the hat right, 178,000. That's pretty good. We're getting there. Like almost 500,000 right there. See? So mission accomplished. So having all that said, let's wrap things up. It's been a little bit longer stream than I planned for, but at least it's a morning stream. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the mishaps, watching me dealing with it, and how things can go bad, but just take it for what it is, right? It is an early alpha game that is playable. Now, just remember that it is actually playable. As the game is developing, how many games can you actually play? Well, I mean, you could argue that, okay, there are a ton of games that are early access, but that, in my opinion, is not necessarily the same thing. But, well, I mean, I think we are playing a game that is playable and more so than ever now. And just be thankful for it. Just take it for what it is. Don't grind it too hard because everything is going to get replaced and wiped out and what have you. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it with friends. You know, take it for what it is and just relax. Don't get too upset about things because it's just going to be frustrating if you do. So just take it easy and yeah, you could argue that it takes a lot of time away for you, but I mean, you are playing the game because you enjoyed it, and even though it is at the current state, you're still enjoying it, so take it for what it is. Having that said, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe unless you haven't already, and give it the thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the next content. I also have a Discord server, and it's gonna have a link down below, and all the other stuff and platforms should be listed as well. If not, it's gonna be listed on my YouTube channel itself. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.